On the wings of life. Vast is the universe, teeming with life ever renewed. Time meanders, from antiquity to the present day. A story from 25 centuries ago is but a memory from yestereve. On that night, brilliant starlight showers the Himalayas. The gardens of Lumbini wallow in a cornucopia of fruits and flowers. Since the world is on the cusp of a new dawn, a new life is about to be born. In the morning, sal trees sway in sunlight, humming a silent song. Greeting the new mother, greeting the newborn. The Prince of Kapilavastu. The kingdom has an heir, at last, and Kapilavastu stirs in joy. The Prince of Kapilavastu. One who accomplishes his ambitions. It is a wish as much as a prophecy. In honor of the baby prince, the city is draped in paradisiacal jubilation. Festivities galore, with fanfare of music and dance, and thronging courtiers in attendance. The king vows to keep his son forever safe from sorrow and darkness. Royal life is the picture of bliss in perpetuity. Life the snow cover atop the Himalayas. Seasons may shift, but never vanish. Yet, at night, in the realm of untroubled sleeps, a calling rises from the invisible, plucking a string of unspeakable echo in the heart of Siddhartha. But, alas, the palace is a walled-in enclave, untouched by life on the outside. Is a life so sublime the reality of the world? What is it like to live as a common mortal? To be one of those who hail me in reverence. The massive palace gates open ponderously at sunrise. Basking in the rays of dawn, the inquisitive prince steps into a world has yet to discover. The true side of reality begins to unfold before his eyes. The throes of birth, the miseries of aging, the ordeals of sickness, the inescapable death and inconstancy of fate. Siddhartha cannot stay a lofty royal on a horseback. He dismounts and plods on, as if carrying a heavy burden of each and every suffering he has seen. Transient is life, a firefly's glow. So are worldly desirables, a fleeting cloud. Here today, gone tomorrow. Nothing is permanent, everything is in flux. What is there to deliver us from the pain that results? What is the purpose of life? To attain power and glory on the hallowed dais of the palace? To be worshipped and exalted by a greater crowd of subjects?
No, this is not the answer I seek. This is not where my ambition ends.
An empty throne, witness to a soul's departure from the earthly LLFE here to the shores yonder. A deserted hall, echoing the sighs of the crowned elder. His cherished wife is fast asleep, his baby boy has yet to understand farewell. Siddhartha is torn. For each reason to go, he knows myriad reasons to stay. Dreams are sweet, but they are short-lived. All beings and all feelings, they come and go, be and cease to be, in the end. Father is turning older by the day. My son is a bundle of nascent life, but both are on the journey of aging, and demise awaits both at the far end.
Is death the sleep that one never wakes from? Is death the line beyond which loved ones will never meet? How to be released from this perpetual bind?
The answer to this question I must find. The vast world, home to struggling beings, starts to tell its unadorned tales. The destitution and desolation, the discontent and distress, the deaths and deprivations, as stains of earthly truth, crawl on his fine attire and royal shoes. The young prince, shorn of his hair, dies as Siddhartha of the past, and is reborn, as Gautama the mendicant. This is a trying journey of the highest order, a test of resilience and unfailing ardor. It extends through the eon, tossing the soul in its vehicle to the turbulent river of grasping and detachment, frustrations and awakenings, of karma and cycles. Onward treks Gautama the sage, the pathfinder, in search of answers for all sentient beings. But the ultimate answer remains elusive.
The true deliverance, where is it? When will it dawn?
The answer may lie in the mystic summit of the world of snow. Gautama settles into seated contemplation. He subjects his body, unclothed, to the punishing elements of the inclement climes, and his spirit, in the raw, to the ravages of hunger and deprivation. Across the multiverse of 3,000 realms, in an eternity of untold years.
This body of mine and the consciousness within. Whence does it come? Where does it end?
The ascetic way offers no key to unlock the mysteries, and the unresolved mysteries beckon him to press on. As the sweet milk pudding moistens his parched lips, the worn-out mendicant wakes up to the sunlight, embracing him life a long-lost friend.
Is the physicality of the body a true manifestation of my existence? Is rejection of worldly comforts sufficient for oneness with ultimate truth? To where I began I shall return, to the all-encompassing realm of sanctity. To what I set out to achieve, before clouds of confusion obscured the way forward. The limpid water of the Niranjana Nadi, the river of dreams, that cradled us in her fold before we were born, is where we roused and tumbled into the mortal world.
Having crossed the Niranjana Nadi, Gautama sits himself under the Bodhi tree. A final oath he swears.
From this seat I shall not rise, till perfect wisdom meets my eyes. I am ready to accept my decease, but my quest shall not cease.
Chaos, luminescence, greed. Fantasies, vexations, attachments. Iterations of the samsara, bumpy voyages on the sea of dukkha. All the impediments that clog the mind, all the projections that rule the heart. As they begin not, so they end not. On this day, he has a new name, the Buddha. On this day, Buddhism, a linchpin of human spirituality, is born. Causal phenomena come and go. In the Saha world that we inhabit, life-death is but a thing of transience, insubstantial like a mirage or a shadow. Wherever the Buddha goes, form monarchs of vast lands. To the down and outs, and to the outlaws that steal and terrorize. Awakened by his infinite wisdom, they are enlightened by the rays of consciousness. The voice of the Wise One reverberates across the land, as his instruction, on everyone's lips, spreads far and wide. His wisdom shepherds an expanding following towards peace of the heart that has no place for fear, setting them free the yoke of delusion. Beneath the sal trees, the Buddha speaks to his followers for the last time. An enlightened mind sets Muriel more light aglow. Kindles a shimmering flame in the heart's sanctum of one and all.
前世间无一物，得到失去又如何舍得？空即是色。一朵莲花，天人合，芸芸众生皆知者，大千世间无一物，得到失去又如何舍得？空即是色。一片明镜在心